Good morning, guys. It is Monday, April 26th, and it is about 7:30 in the morning. I am on my way to work. Just figured I'd do a little car chat on the way. They're doing like litter pickup here on the side of the road. And they do that for like 5 miles, so I wish they did it more often though, because there's always litter everywhere. It's ridiculous. Please don't litter, y'all. Anyway, so yeah, I'm on my way to work. It is going to be a short week. Really? I can't talk already this morning. It's going to be a short week for me this week. I am off on Friday. I took Friday off to take my husband. He's got a doctor's appointment as well as his second vaccine injection. So we're going to do that on Friday. I think his doctor's appointment's at like 10 o'clock, and then the vaccine is at 1 o'clock, I believe. So, yeah. While he's in his doctor's appointment, though, his doctor's office is right near Tuesday Morning and Big Lots. So I think I'm going to go shopping while he's at his doctor's appointment. Hopefully his appointment doesn't take too long. But hopefully it takes long enough that I have time to, do a little browsing around and see what I can find. I do want to get some new sheets for our master bed. And then, what else? I was thinking about something else I needed the other day, and now I can't think of what it was. But I do want to look for some, like, wooden utensils for, like, the kitchen. Some, like, wooden spoons and spatulas and things like that. So I want to get some of those for the kitchen. And Tuesday morning is usually good for like utensils and stuff. What else is going on? I've been trying to meal plan the week, but not like specific nights, because when you this happens to me. I don't know if it happens to anybody else, but I will meal plan, and I'm sorry y'all, I'm gonna pause right up here at this stoplight really quick and we will come back. Anyway, y'all, sorry, you guys are gonna look at my cruddy little cubby hole there from the dash. So anyway, this happens to me all the time. I will meal plan out meals for the week, and I'll write them down for specific days, and I even have like a little calendar thing that I do actually want to hang back up in our kitchen, where it's like Monday through or Sunday through Saturday, and I would write in dry erase marker what we were going to have for dinner that night. Sorry, y'all. I guess I can bring you back up. But I notice when I do that, when I pick specific meals for specific nights, by the time I get home from work, I don't feel like making those things. You know what I mean? And your mood changes. So, on Sunday, I might write down everything and say, we're having spaghetti this night, and we're having tacos that night, and whatever else this night, but by the time it gets to that night, it's almost like, okay, I don't really want that for this night, let's have that on this night instead. So that happens a lot. So I think what I'm going to start doing is just kind of making a list for the week of, the meals that I want to make for the week, but not picking specific days for them. We have a lot of food in our house, like a ton of food, especially like pantry items, I should say. Being vegan, we do have to grocery shop quite a bit because we do buy a lot of fresh produce and things. But we have a ton of pantry staples. So I told my husband, I said, I want to try to use up some of the stuff that we have because we have a lot of stuff. And he agreed. So we're going to try to do, sorry y'all, I'm losing my train of thought because I'm trying to, focus on driving and talking at the same time. But anyway, so I wrote down like spaghetti because we have tons of pasta and sauce and stuff like that. What am I trying to say? So I've been trying to meal plan for what we already have in the house, and just buying the few little things that we might need to complete the meal kind of thing. So things like spaghetti, we already have pasta, we already have sauce, we already have like the Gardein meatballs. We like to use those in our spaghetti. So we've already got all that stuff. I really just need some bread, I think, because why not carb load when you have spaghetti? Because Lord knows I love me some bread, y'all. Bread is my weakness. But anyway, so that's the way I'm trying to plan this week. I wrote down a list last night of meals that I have, like, everything to make, or mostly everything to make, and that would be quick to make during the weeknights. So I'm hoping that everything, pans out the way that I want it to pan out for the week. That's really it. There's not a whole lot going on this week. Obviously, I'm working all week. Jackson, we had a little snafu with his virtual learning this week. My husband stays home with him, and is supposed to be checking up on him. And this is a little more of a snafu on my husband, but it's also my fault as well. Sorry, all these people are going really slow. I had gone up to Jackson's room just to talk to him. I took some books up to his room that he had left downstairs, and I noticed he had a little bit of trash in his room, so I was asking him to clean up his trash. Well, then I noticed that his school iPad was like shoved in a corner between the wall and his bookshelf, and I was like, why is this over here like this? And he got really upset and wouldn't tell me why he was upset. Well, then I turned it on and I realized that he's not been doing his schoolwork. And I asked him how long it had been since he had done his schoolwork. And he said a month. Now, I'm sorry, y'all. I have to do this. The sun blinds me here. Now, I looked at it. It has not been a month. It's only been about a week. But it's been a week that he's been lying and saying that he's done it. Because I come home every evening and I ask him how school was. Did he do all his schoolwork? Did he learn anything? What did he learn about? That kind of thing. And recently, he's been saying he's done all his schoolwork. And I guess he's been making stuff up to tell me that he's learned. Or maybe it's just things that he already knows or has already learned. I don't really know. But, he has literally been lying to me for a week about his schoolwork. So we took his fun iPad away. I let him play games for, a week. He did complete all the schoolwork. I made him do it all yesterday. So a week's worth of work he did yesterday. And it's really having me think a whole lot about... We had started to sign him up for a virtual academy. He's actually been accepted as far as, or he's been offered a seat there. We have to finish the application and hope that he gets accepted. But there's this part of me that says, is he going to be disciplined enough to do this? This is the second time that he's lied about doing his schoolwork, saying that he's done it and he hasn't actually done it. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't want to show y'all their license plate. So I'm on the fence about it. My husband still wants to do the virtual thing. I asked Jackson, I told him, I said, I need you to think about it for a week. You need to tell me or write down all of the pros and cons, basically, of, why you want to go back to school in person and why you would want to do school virtually. And, he's going to kind of make up his mind about it, and my husband and I are going to talk about it more, after this week, once Jackson, kind of gets his little list together and we can go over it with him. I am kind of leaning towards him going to school, and I know school right now looks a whole lot different, with masks and things like that, but my husband and I are both going to be vaccinated. I feel like he needs that environment. When he was in school before COVID and everything, he really did thrive these last couple years in school here in North Carolina. you know, we had moved from West Virginia is where we were living before. We had moved from there to North Carolina. I'm sorry, I'm still showing y'all the I could be showing you the bright sunshine shining in my windshield in my face. But anyway, like, he's really thrived the last couple years. He's had really decent teachers and things like that, and I just feel like he's, this virtual thing, he's suffering. Now I realize that the program that we've looked into is a lot different than, you know, just this craziness that's going on with the school and them trying to do virtual and stuff like that. You know, this is an actual virtual program that's been around for a long time, and, you know, I worry about it. You know, there's a lot to think about. But anyway, y'all, I am like into the traffic now, so I'm gonna go ahead and pop off of here. I hope you all have a lovely Monday, a wonderful week. I have a ThredUp goodie box video that I need to put out. I was gonna edit it, but you guys, it's such a long video. You know, I might just put it out there and say, hey, here you go, like it or don't like it. But anyway, yeah, I hope y'all have a lovely week, and we will see you guys next time. Bye, guys.